Welcome back to the Electrician's Channel. Today, let us talk about my ideal 61-763 digital True RMS clamp meter. As always, I want to tell you my likes and dislikes about this meter and all other products that I show, devices or whatever I'm reviewing on my channel. I try to show the best of the best. I'm going through all of my tools, and uh, I don't buy anything that's not worthy to be bought or displayed on my channel. There might come a time when I do show something to tell you guys the experience I had with it, and it's not worth spending money on or what have you. But for the most part, I'm trying to tell you whatever I show on my channel is going to be the best of the best tools and test instruments that we use out in the field as an electrician. Now, with that being said, this is my Ideal from Ideal Industries, uh, model number 61-763, True RMS digital clamp meter okay? This meter itself, it's a real good meter. It's packed with a lot of features. It's very accurate. It's well built. Um, it feel really nice and heavy. Like they spent money on making this meter, a good bit of money on making this meter. This meter is real accurate. I've been having it now for a while, and I haven't did anything destructive with it, like drop it or anything like that. And I hope I never have to drop it, just to see that if it'll withstand the fall. I try to take care of my stuff, but anyway, this meter here, just to name off some of the features that it does has. Now this is AC, has AC current, DC current, has AC voltage, DC voltage. It has resistance, capacitance, continuity, frequency, peak hold, min max feature, and also it's a Cat 4 600 volt rating, as well as a Cat 3 1000 volt rating. Now I'm going to let you just display some of the features on it. For us, like the backlight. This is the tight sight model, and what they mean by tight sight, for safety reasons, you could flip the bottom down like this and see what's being displayed up here. It's the same as being displayed down there. Now this side will look. I don't know how well you can see that light coming on right there, but that's the backlight. And I'm gonna turn it on. Let me see what else you can see to see some numbers. Okay, 000 is on DC. 000 0 and is on DC. This is a good feature here, good safety feature, because you don't want to have your head, and when you have this taking an amp drawer inside of a panel, you don't want to have your head, if the wire is up high, trying to tip up and stick your head in the panel trying to read the top display. This is nice. If you're up high, you can let it hang down and you flip the bottom out and you can see. Now, which one would I choose out of this one and a Fluke iFlex if I had to go with safety? Number one, the Bluetooth stuff is out now on a lot of clamp meters, and that's safe as you possibly could be, because it keeps you away from the panel, away from the trouble if something was to happen. But also Fluke has an iFlex, which is 18 inches long, and you can wrap that around a cable, take your meter out, and you can set it somewhere or hang it somewhere with a magnet away from the front of the panel or what have you, and that'll give you a bit of safety. But when they first came out with this was really nice, and it's still real nice to a point. But after having all of that stuff, it makes this look kind of like like nothing. But Ideal's a good multimeter. I mean, a good company. They make a lot of good hand tools, and they make a lot of good testing devices. I have several test and measurement devices by instruments by Ideal. They've been out a long time. I don't know the number or just how long they've been out, but I know they've been out a long time. They've been out like with the Kleins, the Flukes. I don't know if I don't know if they've been out as long as Fluke or what, but I know it was in the electrical industry. There was only a few names at one time that you really heard of. Names like Greenlee, Ideal, Klein, Fluke, Amprobe, and maybe Gordon and Bender. I'm not. I know they've been out a while, but I don't know just how long. But with that being said, this is a real good meter. If you run across one, you just need looking for a meter. Don't pass it by. And for a good price, don't pass it by. If you not working with high voltage or in I'm not in real dangerous environments, get it. I use this a lot around the house. And I keep it under the seat in the front of my truck, and I use it. It's my grab and go to meter, you know. But this is a real good meter, and you can't go wrong with it. It has a hold feature. I think I mentioned that. It has a hold feature here, peak hold feature. It's just a nice meter. It's just a nice all around meter. Well built, solid, nothing hollow feel about it at all. Really solid, and I think it'd be worth the money you spend on it. So this is the test leads that come with it, and these are the probes that go on it, like this one, and like this one. Also, let me see. These are green leads right here. I don't. The ones that they had for the Ideal was those really small ones, and I didn't like those. I don't like to use those little tiny ones anyway. So I always buy the large alligator clips, and I use those. And when needed, I just pull these off like this, and I'll put them on like that, and do what I have to do with them. Really good meter. Now the case that it comes in is this. This wasn't the actual case it came in. It came in no, this was the case it came in. That's right. This is the one that came in. This is a really nice and big case right here. In fact, you can set 2 meters in here. No, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I take that back. This is not the case that it came in. I had this case from one of my other multimeters by Ideal, because one of the multimeters sit on this side, and the clamp meter sit on this side, and the accessories sit in this pocket right here. That's right. This is not the case that came for this meter. The case that came with this meter is much smaller, and that's the reason why I got this clamp meter. I mean, this case, because I often carry. Let's see. I often carry this Ideal around with me, and I keep it in here, like so. And this one goes on this side, like that. And my test leads, I normally have them. All right, let me see how I got this. By the way, these are some nice flexible cables. The test leads are cables. I normally do them like this, and I'll stick them in there. I'll take that. Okay. And I'm all ready to go. All right, fellas. With that being said, I think this is a nice find. Again, if you was to run across one of these meters, just to have a meter in your bag, this is Ideal right here is a good meter, a multimeter. This whole little setup that I put together it does me well. This is my carry around all the time, even when I don't have my tools, and when I'm driving my personal truck, I have this under the seat. So you never know. You never know what happened. You may have to use it, but this is what I carry around me at all times, and a few tools in my truck under the seat. But if you run across one of these meters or this set, these meters, and you can make yourself a set like this, a clamp meter and the multimeter, and it's a good price. buy it. I suggest you buy it. This is a good multimeter. Okay, with that being said, fellas, as always, excuse me, as always, if you like to hear or see more videos from me, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you'd like to leave a comment, do so, and I will respond back to you. And with that being said, I want to thank y'all for visiting me here at the Electrician's Channel. And until next time, be safe, fellas out there. Peace out.